If you're looking for the best RV park in South Florida for hobbyists, come along with me. I'm Jason with Road Tripping with Takis, and we're headed to Markham Park, right off the 595 and 75. One great thing about this park is its location. It's close to Sawgrass Mills Mall, and it's close to the Everglades. As we head into the park, you'll notice how beautiful it is. If you like your park to be manicured, this is probably your best choice. You'll see that they have plenty of picnic areas. We went when it was raining, so you'll notice a lot of water on the benches, and it's still dripping from the trees. Since we're doing a full tour, just want to show you what the bathroom looks like over here. They have soda machines, water fountains, and they're in perfect working condition. There are plenty of trees in the park with nice canopies, so you can have a nice shaded experience. And this is a pavilion. What you'll notice is nice lakefront viewing. They also have some grills here. This one's a double, so you can do a whole family barbecue. And just keep an eye out for gators in the area. There's plenty of wildlife to enjoy, so just sit down, relax, and take a look at the view. Just a nice place to sit and relax. We'll eventually get to the RV portion, but let's take a look at some of the other places that you can sit and enjoy in the park. They have some old growth trees here that have been around for quite a while. Look at those roots. If you're into volleyball, they also have that for you as well. Let's head in this direction and take a look at the playground. All the Broward County Park playgrounds are nice and modern. They have good equipment, shade, and the floor is nice and spongy. I'm going to drive through the park a little bit more. If you are planning on having a football or soccer day, there's lots of places for you to play out here. And in both directions, everything is very well manicured. This is another quick stop so we can look at more of the picnic areas on our way to the rest of the park. Plenty of room, like I said before. And we're almost to our next area. This just shows you how big this park is. And if you're lucky enough, you'll see the trees in bloom with their beautiful orange. So over in this area, there are plenty of places to sit and a bathroom as well. So let's take a look around here. This is a nice spot if you have a big group or a large get-together. And there are bathrooms over here as well. Oh, looks like the door's open. Here's one of the lakes right by the walking trail. You can see it looks very much like a normal South Florida lake. And those lily pads are really pretty. So if one of your hobbies is walking or running, they have trails all over the place. I'm going to show you a few of these structures in this area. And the bridge is closed, so you can't go across to the little island on the other side. Keep your eyes out for alligators again. And this place used to be much more active back in the 90s. They've closed it since. Hopefully they'll do a little bit of work to it. It's still in decent condition, just needs a little bit of love, I think. And I want to show you one more structure before we head over to the next section of the park. Up here you'll notice that this was an old pool called the Oasis long ago. It's since been closed up, but just imagine this full of people long ago. Again, hopefully they fix it up. Here's a view of the island from the other side. Remember that bridge that we saw that was closed. All right, we're going to drive to the next area. This is the biking section. Mountain bike trails are closed right now. There was an awful lot of rain when we went, but this will give you an idea of the extensive trail network they have in this park. Of course, all the Broward County parks are well maintained, so water fill stations work. They also have places for you to fix your bike, wash it off after it gets dirty, and then you can sit under a pavilion and relax. Or if you have an issue with it, a flat, or you need some extra air, they have all the tools you'll need to get your bike up and running again. And there's where you can lock it. And check out this view from the back. It looks wild and natural and just beautiful. So if you want to grab a bite, this is a great place in the park too. This is a little place to grab some burritos and tacos and smoothies and whatnot. And you can also get some bike supplies here at the bike box. So just grab a bite, sit down, relax, and meet other like-minded people. If you're worried about parking, you really don't need to. They have a massive parking area. All right, we're going to continue our tour of the park. Going to drive to the next section, and that is disc golf. This is a pretty massive disc golf course that they have in the park. You'll see it all along the sides of the road. This one is a par 3. Here's number 6, and this is some of the equipment they like to use. Very nice looking course. Again, it's well taken care of here, and a pretty massive area to play. Let's go on to the next section. This is a little watercraft area, and you can see the hours that it's open. It's just a little lake for you to launch your watercraft. So if you're into boating, you might enjoy spending some time over here. Of course, they have a boat ramp, and we're on to the next section. One fascinating part of this park is that they have a target range. So if you like shooting firearms, this is the park that you're gonna wanna visit. And I just can't get enough of those orange trees. They are absolutely stunning. I love it. But we're not just here for the trees. Let's take a look at what the range looks like. This is one of the sections. Take a look at what the seating area looks like. And you need hearing and eye protection. All right, one last look before we head over to the building. It's called the Shotgun Mall, and there's a target range. This is the back side of it. If you're into skeet shooting, you might like this spot. There's the welcome building, and we're gonna drive a little bit further along because they also have another range. So if you're a gun enthusiast, you will absolutely love this place. Here's what it looks like out here. It's fenced in. Very nice looking facility to shoot outside. Jumping ahead, for some reason I didn't include the drive over to this section, but right around the corner is a place to fly planes. RC planes. And you can see what people have brought. They have clubs and all sorts of things here. It's a big old area for you to launch your planes. This is just a view of what everything looks like. Plenty of room for lots of friends to come and launch your planes. Not too windy, looks like a good day to fly. And you can see they have chairs. That one's flipped upside down for some reason, and a spot to stand. When we went, there were a few of them flying around, so we watched for a little bit. Kind of hard to see because I didn't exactly use a long lens on this, but there they are. Right next to it, there's a dirt bike place. It's a little muddy today because it's been raining for the past few days, but this will give you a little idea of what they have here. And right around the corner is a little RC course. So if you're interested in driving your RC car, it's a pretty fun little area in the trees. Seems like it might be a little bit challenging for me, but pretty fun. So I would definitely try this out if that's your thing. And those are the rules. One final look, and we're on to the next section. Here's a little boating area. So if you have your boat, you can launch it from their boat ramp over here. They also have a dock we're gonna walk up to, take a look at it. Lots of bass in here, but they do have limits, so pay attention. One of the more popular areas of the park is Markham Park. That's a dog park. So if you have a canine, you might wanna bring them here. Plenty of places to play around, and a nice spacious spot for your dogs to play. Jackie does not wanna go in there though. He'd rather chill out right now. And we're on to the final section. This is the one that you probably clicked on the video for. This is the RV area. I'm gonna drive you around for a couple minutes, show you what it looks like. You'll notice that there are plenty of trees in the area. They're spaced out reasonably well. Like I said, it was raining for the past couple of days, so you'll see quite a bit of water on the ground. Some places are a little muddier than others. They all come equipped with a bench, in-ground grill. There are your water hookups, your sewer, and of course your electric, 20, 30, and 50 amp. Perfect. If you're like us, you always pay attention to the spacing to see how close you are to your neighbors. We like a little more room. I'd say it's slightly better than a normal RV park as far as spacing. They're all about the same at the Broward County parks. If you watched our other 3 videos on the Broward County parks, you'll see about the same. This one has a lot more trees than most of the others, so that's a nice touch. And the rigs are all different sizes here. One thing you might appreciate is the fact that there is sheriff security right there. There are a couple loops, so we're gonna head on over to this one, give you another idea of what another loop looks like. And check out the spacing for this section. Toy hauler fits in there very well. And if it's full, there's overflow parking. I could only see us staying here in the winter because if you didn't know, it gets pretty hot down here in South Florida the rest of the year. You might need that AC. Over in this section, you'll notice that they're kind of tucked away in the trees a little bit more. Here's one of the loops. Much better spacing than the other area. This is a little more our style. You're actually pretty far away from your neighbor here. So if you're gonna pick one, take a look at the map and look for these loops. So this is the area we would definitely go with. Nice spacing. It's a very pretty area. They have trees all over the place. And definitely one of the nicer RV parks in South Florida. All right, road trippers, I hope you enjoyed this video of Markham Park. We have 3 other videos of the other Broward County parks. Please check them out. Thanks for watching. Bye.